always try to include a summary of the activity with the students, trying to tie everything back together in the lesson. It also allows me to get some feedback on the activity from the students, if they are willing to give it to me face-to-face. Otherwise, I will ask them to write an evaluation on paper and give it to me. My ESG students are always willing to talk to me. They understand we are trying to make the activities better, and both negative and positive comments are appreciated, and they are free to give those comments to me. The role of the instructor is to facilitate the running of the activity. Step in and keep the activity moving and help the students if they get stuck. It is also important to make sure they watch and see if the activity is actually working and what needs to be changed when the activity is run a second time. I've spent 5 summers helping implement a general chemistry course at Singapore University of Technology and Design, SUTD, in Singapore. MIT has a collaboration with SUTD, and I went over as a faculty member representing MIT. The way that chemistry is taught there is in cohorts of about 50 students, with a team of instructors implementing an active learning approach to the curriculum. In a team approach to teaching, instructors who were not directly involved in the class would observe how an experienced instructor would run the activity. These new instructors would then proceed to run the activity in their section. It allowed many eyes to watch the students to see what was working, what was not working, and how to make it work better for their own section. This process would be repeated over the course of the week, so at the end, there was a consensus on how to run the specific activity. Sometimes the activities would start with myself and then involve up to 2 to 3 people getting everything together. The other people involved in creating these activities are experienced instructors who have taught the course before and were interested in creating the activities. Management of the activity is always difficult to judge the first time through. You have an idea how long it would take in a lecture format, and then you have to think about the motions of going through the activity. Managing the activity is difficult, and depending on the makeup of the students, they might be very involved or they might need coaching to get going. For the SUTD project, we have implemented more and more active learning over the 5 years. The first year of the university, the students had no idea what to expect, and it was difficult to get them to change from a passive mode of learning to an active mode of learning. The next year, the students were aware of what was happening in the classroom, so the students had more of an idea what to expect and were more willing to be active.